Hello world! In this video I will be showing you guys how I did this encapsulated look. It was the first time I used forms, so let's get to it. What I'm doing right now is removing the shine off of the natural nails with a hand file. I usually do it with an e-file, but I wanted to show you guys how to do it with a hand file. After I'm done removing the shine off of all the nails, I'm taking a nail clipper and clipping the length down. After that, I will be taking a file and smoothing out the edges of the tips. So when I'm done, I take this paper towel with some alcohol and I remove all the dust away. After that, I take my forms and I start to put them on. How I do that is by taking the form off of the sticker sheet and taking the little tab that's on there and sticking it down onto the form. After that, I pinch it shut and then start to align it to the hand. How I do that is by making sure that it is perfectly centered and that it is sticking straight so that the acrylic that I put on is straight and not curved, because I like a clean straight look instead of a curved look. So I'm prepping the nails now. I use the Young Nails protein bonder. I usually dehydrate the nails first, but since this is a practice hand, I decided to skip the step. I'm doing 2 coats of the protein bond and letting it fully dry before I apply acrylic. Now that I'm ready to apply the acrylic, I will be taking a bead of clear acrylic and laying it onto the natural nail and onto the form to bridge the gap that is between the form and the nail. When I'm laying the acrylic down, I'm actually trying to form the shape of the nail while I'm doing it, because this is going to be the foundation of the nail where you build everything off of. So I'm trying to make everything uniform and into shape. I'm going to finish doing all the nails and skip ahead to the next step. for this marble ombre look, I'm going to be using this blue and purple from Model Ones, and I'm using a number 8 acrylic brush from Young Nails. So how I achieve the ombre look is by going down 2/3 of the nail and bringing it all the way down to the tip. Then I use the darker color and put it down towards the cuticle and swipe and flick down so that it creates a nice dark to light ombre color. So now I'm working on the milk bath flower nails. What I do is I take this bead of white acrylic and build the foundation first, and then I take the flowers and lay them down. I'm laughing at myself while I'm filming this because I find it funny that you can really tell that this is my first time doing forms. My work just looks so wonky. But anyways, I'm taking this small bead of acrylic so that I can lay the flower down on it so it sticks. And by the way, please do not mind my finger. I literally broke it before I filmed this video and I didn't want to fix it. Anyways, I'm taking more wet beads of acrylic so that the flowers can stick on, and then after that I'm going to add some gold foils and encapsulate it and move on to the next finger. Before encapsulating, I'm adding more little beads of white acrylic down so that it gives it a milky look. After that, I'm going to be taking a sheet of paper that I tore off so that I can set all the stuff in place so that they don't move while I'm encapsulating. Now that I'm done sculpting the acrylic, I'm going to be using my hand file to file the side walls and the free edge down. For filing the side walls, I'm using the technique that I learned from Young Nails. How you do that is by making sure that your nail file is parallel to your fingernail so that you have a straight, crisp edge. And by the way, these nails were not sticking on the practice hand, so I was having to hold it down the entire time. So I'm going to be taking the lighter color finger part off and just using the nails onto the attachment piece. But that's gonna be in the next video whenever I take it off. But anyways, I am filing the top now so that I can get it nice and even. And how I did that to the index finger was by accidentally bumping into it while it was still curing. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish all the nails and be back with the next step. After I'm done hand filing, I'm going to be using my safety bit with my e-file to take most of the bulk off so that the apex is nice and smooth and everything looks nice and uniform. So I realized while doing the index finger that I had made a mistake. I put down way too much clear acrylic, so all the color that I laid down was coming off, but I fixed it in the end and you'll see it later on in the video. If you look real closely, you can see that the ombre nail ended up turning into a marble kind of an ombre look, and I'm going to be doing that more in the future because I really like the way that it turned out, so I'm keeping it like that. Now that I'm done filing, I'm going to be taking this manicure brush with some alcohol and swiping all the dust away so that I can top coat them and cure them. I decided that the best way to fix the overfiling of the index finger was by putting some gems on it. So I'm taking some gem adhesive and putting them all over the areas that I want to stick the gems down on. After that, I'm going to put some clear top coat on it and then put the gems on and then cure them for 60 seconds in my LED UV lamp. So I made another mistake. When I was laying the gems down, I totally forgot to add another gem onto this nail, so it looks very uneven. And I didn't even notice it until now when I'm editing. Okay, so moving on to the index finger. What I'm doing now is laying the gems down onto the area where the color acrylic is missing. And in the end, it looked very pretty and intentional. So like Bob Ross said, it was a very happy accident. I love the way that it turned out. After I'm done, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds and be back with the reveal shots. Here it is, guys. The nails are all done. If you like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe, and a comment. Please check out my social media in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic evening.